Reginald? We rolling?
Yeah.
Man, this feels like old times, don't it? Huh? It was just us and Reggie's over here on the boards. This reminds me of...
I feel like I'm going to get bullied a lot in this episode.
You know, I was looking for something for you of something funny, and I couldn't find anything. So today...
I got a good fact.
Come on.
I like how the white man gets a camera, but the black man don't.
Oh,
Who's the white man?
Right.
the white man. The only,
Is Rex white?
he's
Yes.
a ginger.
It remains to be seen.
He's white
You
by
rearrange the word.
He's white by default.
He's white by default. But I like how he gets his on camera. But
He hasn't had a camera in a long time.
But now since y'all got me back here in the back.
He hasn't. Oh, you in the back of the bus?
Yeah.
Oh, you know Rosa Parks' husband had a car.
Don't care.
Okay, I'm just...
Sounds like her problem.
Irrelevance.
Yeah. Let's start. I have nothing today. I'm leaving you alone.
Yay. Y'all see this?
Yeah, it's a new day. It's a new day. Ooh, turn that down. Yeah, turn that down. Yeah, I see what you mean.
They got all these
Yeah.
Gonna be fucked
What
up in
is
here.
good, party people? It's the Killing Time crew, and we are back at it once again. I am Korey. We got Reginald. My dog Tinesha is here. My man C Moe from Moe Media is also in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How you guys?
We are good, man. We are good, my brother. Just, hanging out. So, tell the people just a little short thing about yourself. Then we get into your interview and everything.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Speaking of the Hangout, it's ironic because I am the host of the Dope Hangouts podcast and the brand owner of Moe Media, which means more of everything media. We're going there, collab, live stream, taste test, review products, etc. So yeah, do a little bit of everything.
I like that, man. I like that. Well, we have a ritual.
Okay.
If you don't know, we take shots.
Oh, now
We start the pod with a shot. So, Reggie, hit the music, Reggie.
What I'm sipping on.
some tequila.
Yeah, we got Terramana today. We out of the Fletcher Azul.
So good.
Yeah, the Fletcher Azul is gone. But this cheap though, man.
You know, it ain't mad. I ain't mad at it.
Huh? Can you reach that? You got long arms. All right.
Shut up, Korey.
That wasn't a dig.
I feel like it was a dig.
It wasn't a dig. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Cheers.
To the people out there in YouTube land and listening. I wasn't that bad today. Woo! It's not the Fletcher Azul, but it's not that bad.
Whatever.
Huh?
Whatever.
It's not a big bite to it.
Yeah, whatever.
So, Reggie, how was your weekend, man?
I haven't been doing anything but playing NCAA.
And how is it, brother?
UNLV is at the top.
Whoa. For once.
Hey,
You gotta
can't do it in real life.
Can't do it in real life. Gotta do it
on
college
video
game.
game.
Yeah, man.
So UNLV has won the Natty twice.
So
Actually, no. They won it once already. I'm the Heisman twice so far, and then I got to finish it when I get back home.
So when'd you get this?
Friday.
Friday. So this is all you've been doing all weekend.
Yeah. I didn't want to go outside and see people. So
Okay.
There you go. True
So
Vegas local.
VG game all weekend.
yeah.
I like it in you. I
No,
like it.
Church.
But I got church in the morning.
And then video games. So
If you could play video games at church, would you?
who says I don't? Touche.
Touche.
He be playing Farmville on his cell
No.
phone.
Yo, I ain't heard Farmville in like 20 years,
I play
yo.
Monopoly Go.
Yeah, Farmville.
Like Facebook.
Put some
Facebook.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play Monopoly Go,
Classic
and then I look
throwback.
for guns while I'm at church.
Wow.
Y'all in this Monopoly.
Because you must keep the peace.
Or the peace will be kept.
You know what I'm talking about? Let's see what you did there, brother.
Right.
Mo, how was your weekend, man? Did you do anything crazy? Anything out there?
Good. Nothing too crazy. No, it's very rare for me to go out to Fremont, but I actually went out to Fremont.
Oh,
because
you're bold.
I love the my family was in town.
Okay.
Yeah, so
right.
I started over at Fontainebleau.
Yep.
Went to Fremont. Shout out to Four Queens and
Yep.
D for the $10 craps tables.
Okay.
So I could stay there. You can stay there
Stay
for
all
like
day.
an hour.
Yeah,
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 exactly. Just do
yeah.
your thing. And then I met walking back. I met a damn Twitch streamer.
Ah.
Her name is Cinna.
Okay.
Yeah, I met her just.
This
live
somebody you
streaming.
watch, or she was live streaming there?
Yeah, she was somebody I watched, and she was live streaming with her
Okay.
crew there. I mean, with her dad and then her cameraman, and she's a really nice girl. So
Yeah.
shout out to Cinna, shout out to Black Hoodie,
Okay.
and they're really nice to me. And we took a picture, and That was my weekend, man. That's it.
Negro.
Right. Who told you could be just shouting out somebody?
No,
Like, wow.
I ain't worried about that.
Crazy.
I'm
I
still
just met
stuck.
Cinna.
I'm still stuck at the part of walking. You walk from Fontainebleau to downtown.
No,
Okay, I
no,
was
no, no.
about to say,
I did walk.
bro.
I did walk the Fremont Strip. That's where I walked.
Was this
Not no damn.
was the sun
Fontainebleau.
down?
Yeah, the sun was.
The sun was down.
Still
Okay.
sweating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Sweat
hot
my
as
ass
hell.
off.
Hot as fuck.
So no, I ain't that crazy. No, we got a Uber.
So I had some inspectors in town, and he said he walked the strip this weekend.
Why the
Oh,
It
hold on.
took
hold
about
on,
35 minutes.
Corey, how was your weekend since you just want to go?
Right, because
Go ahead.
I wasn't
never let
at
nobody
me
finish.
yet. I wasn't
He don't
at
let
me
he
yet.
always interrupt.
Well, you started with I had inspector, so I figured.
No, I was just talking about he walked the strip because it was on brand.
And you
of the
was gonna
top.
get into a story.
I
and you
was not.
Gonna
He was
tell
gonna get into a
everything.
soliloquy.
I hate y'all. Anyway, my weekend was cool, man.
See,
My pop's birthday was this weekend, so my Uncle Marvin was in town. Took
happy birthday.
took him down to the west side of Darla so we can get some catfish. You know what I'm saying?
So
where?
Darla's home cooking or something like that over on the west side, right
Was it
down
really
the
good?
street from here, Unlimited.
Was it real good?
Yeah, it was good, man. They got good catfish down there.
Scale on
Yeah.
10.
It's a good 7.58 for the catfish, man.
I'm
It's-
convinced Corey doesn't know where to get catfish in town at though,
Why?
because that's not the best catfish in town.
What's the
I didn't
best
say it was the best catfish in town. I said it's pretty good
blah,
catfish.
blah, blah. Where's the best catfish in town? Because I need to know this information.
The fish cage.
Fish K's got great
Where's-
catfish.
What side of town?
Where's
That's
that?
right here.
North.
It's right here on Martin Luther King and
Everything
Alexander.
real good is up here.
Yeah,
Y'all make me
yeah.
sick.
That's because you stay out there with the
Don't
white
nobody
folks.
tell you live with white folks over there?
They can't cook.
Ain't-
Yeah.
There's only one white
They got
person.
they
that
got
can cook
5-star
a little
schools
bit,
out
and
there
that's
for my
John.
little kid.
And
I'm
who?
just saying.
That's John.
Who is John?
Who the fuck is John?
He can't cook a little bit.
He can cook a little bit.
Nah, man.
He can make some really good macaroni and cheese.
That mac
You
and
are
cheese
not-
is trash.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
from
Gee.
where?
John Moles.
This guy.
The
Barbecue
Roadkill
spot.
Grill?
Yeah, Roadkill
Oh.
Grill. Trash. Every time
Ain't never
time they have a morale event at work, we're getting John Moles. No one cares. Literally. None of the black folks
Okay,
care.
bring your own fucking food, you asshole. Damn. It's free food. Shut up. Shut up. Meanwhile, I have to have kosher food at my job.
Corey may say
Right.
Corey may be upset.
Very
by it,
depressing.
but I bet he gets
Did
a
you
plate.
know kosher
I do get a
means-
plate.
I bet he gets a plate.
No, kosher
It's blessed by a
means-
priest.
No.
And no
No
seasoning.
meat-
Unseasoned.
Unseasoned, no meat and no dairy together.
Yeah.
So if we have sandwiches, no cheese on it. If we have like
You know what?
chicken,
You know what?
unseasoned chicken,
I have a question.
or dry chicken,
I have a question for you.
chicken salad.
You've been working here how long? 2 years. So you know that what kosher is. So why don't you have standby cheese in your fridge at work for yourself?
Ooh.
Baby, I usually order my food anyway.
Okay, I'm just saying. But you
I'm
still,
just saying.
but you still get a sandwich. You be upset, but you still get a sandwich, don't you?
Because I might snack.
Yeah. See, you still get a sandwich.
But
don't
I
you?
have seasoning and
We're still
sauce.
gonna get a plate.
Hey,
We're gonna get a plate.
I'm gonna get a plate. I ain't gonna be happy about it, but I'm gonna eat this free food.
I never complain. I never complain. I ask questions because I don't understand. Like, is it just because it's blessed, or what do people? Are y'all like?
Well, they're shut
I
up,
don't-
Corey.
I just have a lot of questions.
Come on, this
For the Jewish, I don't understand if their taste buds are quite elevated to ours.
No,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
not at all.
Might be canceled for that.
I don't think so. That's a genuine question.
The
Why
thoughts
is
of Corey are
kosher-
not those of the Killing Time podcast.
Amen. And please don't look me up and see where I work because I have
Nice
nothing to do with
disclaimer.
that. But
Yeah.
I do have questions about like, okay, why is it so important that you can't have meat and dairy together? Are you that lactose intolerant that you just
No,
have
it's,
bubble
it's,
guts
it's,
and
it has to
shit?
do with their religion, though.
That's my thing. Like nobody's ever explained it to me.
It's
Everybody
coming
don't
from
know.
it's coming from the old ways somewhere in the Torah. That's their book, right? The Torah.
Corey, finish your weekend.
Or,
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
Continue.
Is it the Torah? I think it's
sounds
the Torah.
close. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Something like
Not
that.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have no idea. I just work.
Take-
Sunday, I just meal prep, went to Costco, ran my errands, man, and that's
What's
it.
your meal prep?
Chicken. It's got some sweet potatoes, got some green beans, some Brussels sprouts.
Corey's lying. That's not all he did.
There you go.
Oh man, you know what I'm talking about? Look at the drip. Me and Reggie pulled up here at the studio, the gas station studio, for the gas station market. Shout out to Gas and his wife Tiana and Gas's brother Jay for putting on another great event here at the gas station market. Me and Reggie pulled up for less than 10 minutes, and I got this
10
nice.
minutes. I don't even think we were here for 5.
I got this nice hat.
Damn.
I got this
it was
nice
a
shirt.
drive-by at that point.
Literally.
Hey man, I came, I saw, I
bought
conquered,
and
I left.
Came, saw, bought, left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Amen.
fire hat though.
Yeah, no, man, he Mikey
A
Picasso.
little small for your head, though. I wear wigs. My head is perfect size. Thank you very much.
I told you I wasn't gonna get on you today.
All right. So that means I can get on you today.
No. It's supposed
No, that's what that means.
No.
Ain't no ceasefire because I don't be bothering you every episode. I literally leave you alone. So with the one day that you give me, I'm going to get off.
It's supposed to be neutral ground, Bigfoot. Now let's keep it going,
Don't
okay?
be mad because your foot is the same size as, you know what? That's Kolisha's problem. Not
Yeah,
mine.
our feet the same size. So what that
No,
tell
it
you?
ain't. Don't tell me
Sasquatch.
nothing.
All right, so moving
That
right
means
along.
you can take a foot up your ass then, right?
You didn't have one up your ass, huh?
No, absolutely. I'm putting that up my butt. That's the exit only. Thank you very much.
That ain't what I heard.
Tried it.
That ain't what I
Who
heard.
you hearing shit from? First of all, who you hearing shit from?
I'm like that dude in Game of Thrones. I got little birdies everywhere. You know
No,
what I'm
that
talking
means
about?
you be lying.
No, I
That
got
nigga
little
was a
birdies.
liar.
I got little
That
birdies.
nigga
I
was
got little
lying.
birdies everywhere. You know what
No,
I'm
that
talking
nigga was a liar.
about? And then I got home I made sure I was done with everything in my house by 6 o'clock on Sunday, so I could watch the new House of Dragons. Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, what, brother? You ain't lived. Oh my
I
God.
have not.
I haven't even finished the original Game of Thrones.
Oh my brother.
What?
No.
Now you got to get into it. Get into it.
Are you watching House of Dragons?
No.
Oh,
I
my God.
I gotta wait till it wrap up. I just don't like waiting.
How's Lit Man?
He's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just
good,
peeked
yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
How was your weekend?
Thank you, bro.
It was good.
Did you do anything cool?
Yes, I did. I went out with my sister Kelsey because she's obsessed with Kehlani, and of course, y'all know I seen her a couple of months ago at Fountain
right there
Blue,
next to you too. It's just easier.
or as Chris said, Fontaine Blue.
She belongs to the streets.
Fuck you, man! I didn't do
Hey,
anything.
she had
wrong.
good wholesome pictures on the internet
I
today.
did. I was not doing nothing.
Good wholesome pictures.
Saw you in that
I
club.
was like, this is a nice
Story.
young lady. Who is this?
Tinesha.
I didn't know who it was, Reggie.
Wow, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
Didn't even get to it fast enough to be like, come on, son.
I didn't know who it was.
Come on, son.
Niggas get
I was
on
so
my
surprised.
nerves.
You came for me, so I'm
Finish-
coming for you.
Finish
I
your
didn't do
weekend.
anything.
But I'm not going to
Anyway,
interrupt.
so my weekend, basically, we went there. I realized more and more that I do not enjoy club culture. I'm only a
older you
concert
get.
girly. No, it's not even just that. Like, I enjoy the music and the vibe is fun, but I don't enjoy the club culture because
What about a lounge?
I can do that. I can do a lounge.
Yeah.
Because lounge has seats for everybody.
Okay.
Clubs, like, for 21 to like 25-year-olds be on the VIP couches with their legs in the air, shaking ass off beat, and that bothers my spirit.
Look at Korey.
It bothers my spirit. They look cardboard stuff.
Wait till you go to Houston.
No, listen.
Wait till you go to Houston.
Remember the sound of like a specific material, and it has that sound, and you shaking. It's like a flat. It's like a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? That's what I feel like when they dancing, and it's just like. And it's not,
No, if they're doing it right, it claps though. You know what I'm saying?
they don't have enough to. Clap.
Not enough.
They have enough to.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
They come
It's
from
that
out of
special
town.
It
plastic
should
that
be like,
make that noise.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
don't be doing
plastic.
all that. And white women are highly intimidated by black women just standing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
In that,
It's not you?
in the role that I was in, yes.
Well, Tanisha,
It wasn't just
you
me.
intimidating. Like you give that no, not by your looks.
What does that mean? Is
You are naturally intimidating.
it because I'm tall?
Yes.
Oh, fuck y'all little people.
No, but
It's not my fault that God planted trees and then planted bushes. That is
yes,
not my
but it's
fault.
all
I'm
going
not
to waste because you're not in the
intimidated for the record. I'm
WNBA.
not
I
intimidated
appreciate you.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Korey?
I said it's all going to waste because you're not in the WNBA.
Hey. But I can walk. Yeah, I have a mean walk and some heels.
You and Liz
okay?
Cambridge. I don't know what the hell.
I'm here for looks, not for sport. I'm sorry he didn't give me with that.
Well,
okay?
Yo.
But yeah, so I went there.
Shut up, Corey.
Yes, please shut up, Korey. Because every episode I get closer and closer to hitting you.
Uh-oh.
God damn. Domestic violence. I'm just playing. But yeah, so I had a really good time at Kehlani. Do not sign up for that guest list bullshit. Please. It is
It's a
completely
scam.
legit. Yeah, and this is my first time
It's gonna make
experiencing
you
it.
scam.
I usually buy my ticket, but this was a last minute event for me and Kelsey to go to. Kelly was supposed to go. Bitch, you going next time. But we get there. And we get there around the time that they told us to come, but the line was in the venue, outside the doors of the venue, wrapped
Listen.
around the pool,
Listen.
and a little bit towards room.
Listen, you're not a broke hoe.
I'm not.
Okay, you should have just paid for all the girls who signed up for the guest list. 98% of them are broke hoes.
It was a last minute event. I'm not gonna pay no extra shit. I pre-plan for these things, and you know that. I plan months in advance for like going to places and shit.
Because you buy like the VIP list and take. Last time you took pictures with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That wasn't VIP. That was just chance.
Would you go gay with her?
Yes.
Oh.
Scissor. All the time.
Who is this lady?
Kehlani.
Oh, of course.
So you know what's so crazy? Men won't ever say that about another man.
I will do that. Absolutely. It's Kehlani. And I know she'll show me a good time. I know it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we get to the guest list.
Korey
there.
lying though.
You watch your fucking mind.
Korey would have slid his draws to the side
right,
for
for
Prince.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Prince.
Oh, nigga, no. Shut the fuck up. I fucking hate you. Oh, I hate you.
Korey would have slid.
Don't look him in his eyes. Don't look at him in his eyes.
Because the way that man was looking in some of them interviews, he would have had my ass. I ain't even gonna front. Because remember, he had that one video interview with that white lady where he was like, had his guitar and he was singing, or he was talking to her, and she was like, "Are you gonna sing us a song?" And he was like, "No, you're gonna sing it for me." And she was like, "I can't sing." And she started giggling, crying, laughing, like literally imaginary throwing.
That was you with
at the
Kehlani?
wall.
Yeah.
Nah, that's me with Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's
She pussy
your.
popped it
That's
for
your.
me.
Oh.
I told you at the cigar lounge. I said you kind of remind me of Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't know why you lie to me. I appreciate
Time
it.
out.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Reggie. I appreciate the compliment.
I would have gave him the timeout,
He called me
nigga.
pretty. He called
should
me
have started.
pretty. He
Yeah.
called me pretty, and I like that. So
Niggas always lying, yo. You ain't got a lot to get the draws. Shit.
I swear to God, I was just giving a compliment. I said,
That's a good one.
look at it. Got him. Got him.
the way I would not even piss on you if you were on fire, Korey. Burning. Burn in hell. I would literally, if we were in the 18th century, I would literally just help call that you were a witch. Just because you get on my nerve that Wednesday morning. You were a witch and you would be hanged that.
All right. Was that all of your weekend?
No.
I took her ass like treated Cersei. Walking around the palace. Shame.
The 4 shades spelling letter. I fucking hate you. But yeah, so I was talking about the guest list thing. So we guest list. Yeah, because there was a lot of gays there. All the gays. And it was fun. There was this one girl.
So canceled.
Orange.
So canceled.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it.
She was about 5'10", chocolate brown, long ass hair, orange, thick as hell, but tall and slim, like, you know. Baby, when I tell you, I was just like, baby, hey, you fine as hell. She was like, oh my God, thank you. You're so cute. I was like, no. Fuck all that. You is fine. But yeah, guest list thing. So we waiting in line for about 45 minutes to an hour. And it was outside, so we now sweaty, we hot. By the time we get to the door, they tell us it's now $75 per person. Had me fucked up. But the people we were in line with, I guess they had some type of connection, and we were talking to them while we were in line. And they were just like, yeah, come on, just come with us. Yeah. And they added us to their ticket, and we all got in for free. Didn't have to pay for parking either. And I got a drink for free. And first of all, y'all 22-year-olds, leave me alone.
Shit, that was pulling up on you.
Why were y'all talking to me? Do I not look grown? I feel like I look way older than 22.
You got hit on by a 22-year-old?
Several.
Man or woman?
Both.
Aww.
I know, right? I was like, not them thinking not you thinking I'm in the club. But no, it was a 22-year-old boy. It was his birthday. And he was just like, oh, yeah, you know, you're so cute. Da, 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 da. I'm like, sir, how old are you? Because he looked real young in the face. And he was like, oh, I'm 22. I'm like,
when's the last time you lied about your age?
I don't.
When's the last time you lied about your age? High school?
No. I never had to lie about my age.
Definitely lied about my age in high school.
I was literally about to ask, what's the oldest that you've ever, hit on?
The oldest that I've ever hit on?
Yeah, and how old were you when you hit on them?
I hit on this girl. This woman, she was like 45, 46. I had to be like 25-ish.
That's a perfect dynamic.
Yeah, it was great.
They only want 20-year-olds. Say again?
What about you? What's the oldest you hit on?
Yeah, that's literally a similar story. 45-year-old. I was 18, 19 though. That's what they want.
Snapper.
They want a young fucking
virile, full of energy.
Energy, you know, put them to sleep, that thing. Yeah. And I was like, God damn, woman.
You're gonna have to pay for everything because I literally
I'm broke.
But I got this default.
The oldest man I talked to was 45 at 22.
45 at 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that lasted a couple months, actually.
Got to call the cops.
Oh.
Gotta
Call the cops.
Gotta call.
It was consensual. Okay. But yeah, after the guest list situation, we get in the club.
Hold on. What about you, Reggie?
Oh,
What's the oldest that I've ever hit on?
85.
No. So let me see.
Grandma coochie.
I was 20 going on 21, and I think she was like 32,
Okay. That's not bad.
32, 33.
Okay.
And I was drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Like it was literally 10:30 before I turned 21. So
Steph Curry with the shot, huh?
was lit up,
Yeah.
and we was at the bowling alley, and I was shooting shots and throwing balls.
Did you hit the strike?
Not throwing balls.
Oh, man.
That sounds fish.
You was a gutter ball, huh?
I missed
I have a random question real quick.
for
Tanisha.
everybody.
For me.
For Tanisha.
Yes.
What happened to your foot?
Oh. Damn.
It's funny you say, Korey.
Shut the fuck up, Reggie. You have no idea what happened.
But she said she can. I want to you been putting your foot in people's asses. That's all.
No,
This has actually happened at work when because I left the club at 3 a.m.
This happened this morning.
No, this morning, basically, yeah. So I left the club at 3, got home, showered and shit, got in the bed, and I had to get up at 6 a.m.
Oh man, that's old days, baby.
I've never done
Oh
that.
man, that's
I never
old
did
day.
that. I've never done
That's
that.
my
'cause I know
military
I
days.
love to sleep. So I've
nothing.
never been to the club and
See,
stayed that long.
that's a rookie mistake.
Rookie.
right there. That's
Yeah.
a rookie mistake. You
I
should
will
have
agree
never
with
got.
that.
Should have never gotten to bed. What you do is you go home, get in the shower, put on your clothes, drive to work.
Man, sleep in your
and
office.
Sleep in the car for a little bit. Tell one of your homegirls that you really, really cool with.
Yep.
Knock on my window when you on your way in,
That's smart.
Yep.
and then you there.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't never did no shit like that ever.
See.
But
Rookie
you know,
mistake.
What I used to do when
You
I was
right.
on the ship, we would come in at 2 or 3. I had to be on the mess decks to work at 5. I would go to my rack, shower, put my work clothes on, sleep on the mess decks. They'll come in, kill. It's time to wake up. Let's go. I'm ready to work.
Yeah, see?
I ain't late.
Yeah, see,
Nice.
Hey,
See,
I ain't
I
late.
wasn't late this morning either,
can't be
but
late if you're
I
in the
hurt
parking lot.
myself
Yeah.
because we were doing a lot of walking around because this week is it's a special week for the students who are going from second year to third year.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be reviewing a week of reviewing everything before they start their residency. And I was walking around real fast at 7 a.m. Look, I didn't talk to nobody all fucking morning.
So you
from
slipped?
7, 8, yeah. So I was pushing this cart with all of the supplies
No,
and stuff.
not
And I
doing
tried to cut a corner and like I stepped on my ankle wrong and it just fucking it started hurting and
And what was the life lesson you learned from this?
go home.
Don't
Tanisha.
cut corners.
Oh no,
good one, Korey. That's a good one.
you old dad joke having motherfucker.
That was a good one.
All right. Anything else?
I got my results back from my research paper and I got 100%.
Congratulations.
I passed.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Bitch, you were about to say something about the test.
It was there. Hey. It was there. Hey.
Shut the fuck up, Korey.
I thought it was just Sasquatch test, but
I thought it was something else.
the pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Hey, we good. Not an uncle.
Test results. Yeah, she started
Technically,
with
you're
test
already
results.
an uncle.
Not an uncle. No, not again. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna be
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Woo. All right.
But yeah, so
This is a
got
long
that
ass
result,
weekend. Anything
and
else? Just finish it up. do, 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 do.
Korey. Motherfucker Korey.
He said, "Do you remember y'all said he said he was doing a truce? Liar.
No,
Corey
no.
always fucking
No,
lies.
you know,
Corey's a liar.
Tanisha, I wasn't coming for you till you came for me.
Nobody told you to stop. Just
When
quiet.
you come at the king, you best not miss. All right.
I never miss.
Okay.
Never fucking
Hey.
ass.
Anyway,
You must be Trump
moving
shooter.
on.
You must be Trump
Fucking
shooter. Hey.
Moving on.
I do have a quick question for y'all.
Come on.
though, because she said that she hates club culture. Do you think that's a side effect of being a local in Las Vegas? You just hate the strip, hate clubs because you lived here long enough.
I think the club culture everywhere has done this world a disservice.
Why?
You got to pay, and you got to pay $500, $600 for a table at a minimum, right?
No,
and they
minimum nowadays
more.
is like 12.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
I'm,
over.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying $500. Even at local clubs, you got to pay $300 for a table.
Yeah.
But it just for somewhere to sit.
Just for someone to say.
And it's everything's overpriced. All the drinks are overpriced.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? When I went to Houston,
$27 for a drink.
yeah,
that.
it has
A
ruined.
watered down drink.
It has
that.
ruined the good time.
Yeah.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
2016
when you go to
was the
Houston, you're gonna realize You pay for this one White Claw, it's going to be a 20% surcharge on everything you buy at these bars and these clubs in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
I remember. I've been to Houston before.
Okay, so you get it.
Yeah, I know.
But
the fact that they have Walmart and fucking Smith's parking lots, but at 7 p.m. they turn into VIP parking out of nowhere. Niggas with these damn vests on and signs, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, this VIP
Fucking
is
Houston.
good. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Everybody got a side hustle, sir.
Right.
I was literally here 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah, this VIP parking now.
Yeah.
Who says who?
I was
Do you
literally
have
here
a
buying
business
Plan B
permit?
pills 10 minutes ago.
I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna be a Karen. Don't get on my nerve. Because they be like,
Nah,
oh, it's
man,
$50 for right here and then $20 for up the street.
I hate
The
that.
club culture is outrageous right now.
Outrageous.
Out fucking outrageous.
And it's not fun anymore because everybody's on their phones. Everybody's recording everything. Sometimes it was just, like 2016, it wasn't this deep with the
Nope.
fucking social media shit.
100%.
I can go out to the club. The only reason why I have my phone is if I need a ride.
Right.
Literally, that's it. My phone is in my purse. I'm shaking ass. I might fall. I'm getting drunk with my friends, but there was no evidence of it because we're going to talk about it on Monday at work together. And
Yep.
that's it. But there's no pictures, no proof, no nothing happened. But nowadays, it's like everybody want to go to this viral moment. You see her looking at that. She walking in them heels. She don't know how to walk her feet. Her hair look a mess. Da, 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 da. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say, oh, girl, look at her. Like, oh, my gosh, she look crazy. I'll tell her about herself. If she take the advice, cool. If not, all right. Well, I said my things. Now me and my friend gonna talk about
You
it.
ain't never sat there and talked about a girl and her shit.
Did you get all that shit off your chest?
I'm
Because
just talking
you went
Left.
in a little bit.
All right.
about it.
I'm just
Not that picking on me. And I don't
C
have the
Moe.
energy to fight back.
Oh
today.
my god.
C Moe.
What's poppin'?
What's good, my guy?
How you doing, Korey?
Where you from, C Moe?
So I'm from a small desert place called Victorville, California.
You from Victorville.
I know, right?
Ew. I'm just kidding.
Nah. That's
No, if y'all don't know Victorville,
It's somewhere you drive through.
yeah,
You don't stay there.
I might stop there for
I
gas
say-
on Thursday.
You don't stay
I say you stop there for gas on the way to LA. That's how I always describe it. That's a place you stop.
I usually
for
stop.
gas.
I usually stop at Barstow.
you-
Stop at Barstow and I
grew
make
up
it.
there?
Barstow.
But you grew up there? Like,
Yeah. I grew up there, all around. You go down the street, it's Hesperia, Victorville,
Yeah.
Apple Valley.
Yeah.
So I was all around there growing up, but born in San Bernardino and then immediately came to the desert. So I went from one desert to the other.
It's funny, man. You look like my homeboy, the Navy.
For real.
You look like my homeboy Hayes,
Thank
man.
you guys
For
for
real.
this, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. So what is this Moe Media, man?
Yeah, man, more of everything media. The motto is no one's got us like us, man.
Okay.
It was really
I love that.
started. Thank you. It was really started to be a collaborative platform. You know what I'm saying? And it started off with just a podcast with guests only. I wouldn't do anything solo. I would do podcasts with guests. We would do different things like when I had my guest on. I had this wheel, this color wheel, Wheel of Fortune. I'll spin the wheel, and then whatever it lands on, we do that. Do
Okay.
different things. Oh man, one of my favorite ones is we taste tested the pink sauce with my homie James Fluid Bradley. We taste tested the pink sauce for the very first time. That shit was horrible. And
The little viral pink sauce
told
thing?
you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That did
Glad
not
you
look
guys know.
good at all. It looked
Nah,
like
it was
Pepto.
trash, but it's still in the Walmart. Still, I
Yeah.
think to this day.
Right.
But yeah, man, a collaborative platform and a live stream and vlog and soon be getting into bigger and better things.
Okay. And how long you been doing your pod?
Honestly, since about 2017.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I found my love for talking on the microphone when I started working in radio at 88.1. I was
Okay.
an intern there.
KCEP.
KCEP Power 88.1.
Look at the voice.
Yeah.
Look at the voice. You know what I'm saying? Turn your radios down. Turn your radios down.
Do it again.
Nobody
Oh,
knows that but me and you. Probably.
Yeah, your age is showing.
That is funny.
You old bastard.
And I know it because I had to be there. Yeah, but hey, 88.1 still has its
Oh,
own type
man.
of sauce.
Yes.
Even though it caters to a different audience, it has its own type of sauce, and they played mainstream things, and everyone there was most
see-
of the people there was really good to me.
But see, growing up, that's all we had. Like, when'd you move here?
I moved to 2016.
2016. See,
prime.
being from here, like 1990, I moved here in 90. Reggie, were you here then? You were here, right?
And what?
90.
No.
When did you get here?
I got here in 2002.
I thought, damn.
I told you I wasn't born here. 1990 was before I was born. I'm 94.
Oh my!
I told you
God.
you were an old bastard. Now your memory's serving you wrong. Like, good God.
Giving her that one.
Hey, she got it. She got it.
She gets that
got it.
Dementia patient.
Gets that one.
Okay, stop.
Guess
No.
what's back, everybody?
What?
Okay.
You know you're getting cussed out, right?
Fuck, I'm lost. But no, man, back in the, it's all we had back in the day for a radio station was KCEP at 8.1. Like I lived down the street from that place. Used to see it all the time. You know, every time me and my pops left our house.
West side?
Yeah,
I know.
it's
where
right there on the west side.
I
you
know
know
where that is.
Yes, you do. You used to live on the west side. You used to live right there.
J Street.
Yes.
I didn't know it was on J Street, but I thought it was.
Well,
like
it's Washington and right there.
No.
It's one Washington right there. I forget this cross street, but it's right there on Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone,
I
one of them
forgot
numbers
by
or
now.
something.
Yeah, one of them letters or something.
Yeah.
He okay? All right. But nah, man.
brother.
So what made you how'd you get into the radio first? Because that's interesting to me.
It was a pretty funny story because I always loved multimedia.
Yeah.
When I was trying to be a rapper early on.
What was-
Oh,
What was
what's
your rap
name?
It was C Moe.
C Moe?
Kept it.
I just
Cool.
kept it. Yeah.
Huh.
C Moe is my first and last name put together. I'm Christian Mohammed. So
Okay, all right.
Mo. And yeah. So when I first got out here, man, I spent the entire year 2016 jumping odd job to odd
Yeah.
job, and I was like, man, if this shit don't work out here, I might have to go back to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like there was one of those times in
Pull the LL Cool J.
yeah, just get the fuck out of here. But I was getting my hair cut at Iced Out Barbershop.
Oh, right there.
And these two ladies came in. Excuse me. These two ladies came in. They're from a program that were giving youth summertime jobs or internships.
Yeah.
But they had a grant where they would pay us from their pockets, and we can go intern or work anywhere we needed to work
Okay.
at. So I said, "Yo, I love media. I love music. What can you do?" They're like, "All right, give us some time." And
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, we got you an internship at KCEP 88.1. I was like,
Nice.
yo, yeah. So it was just like right time, right place, man. They were just passing out flyers, literally word of mouth. I wouldn't have seen this on the internet. And shout out to those ladies. I forgot the institute organization that they were at, but it is right there on Martin Luther King. I forgot where it was by now. That was so long ago. But yeah, and then I went there, started interning. And everyone was just a joy to be around. I learned a lot.
Oh, good, man.
Do you have a Mr. Microphone voice?
I have a Mr. Microphone
And
voice.
do you have a Mr. Microphone voice? Do you know what that is?
Yeah,
When
when
they
you
start
take
talking
the-
about the movies and shit, and you hear the man in the background, this story is about a man.
Yeah, I
Do you
try to
have
just
one of
keep it like my deep monotone. I try to keep it like that. Like you're not listening to
This
I mean, I probably can't do it by
Bigfoot
now.
woman.
But yeah, it could be soft. Like you're
That's
tuned in
about to
KCEP.
chop a nigga in his throat. Yeah. Yeah.
Up next, we got
Domestic
Soulful Sundays.
So what's the plan for Moe Media, man, and your pod? Like, what are you hoping to branch out and do with this?
I'm glad you asked. I want to do big things. Like I want to do big productions.
Okay.
Let's be specific. I want to do big productions, sort of like if I can name anyone off the top of my head, it's like a Kai Cenat.
Okay.
I want to get in the studio
Yeah.
like this, have something go down, have a challenge, have a viral trend,
Mm-hmm.
do something that people can relate to and watch, and that can just go around and entertain people. That's what I want to do next.
Okay.
It's really hard to put my finger on it because I'm still to this day throwing a lot of different things at the wall. The podcast was part of Moe Media, but I still called it the Dope Hangouts show.
Right.
I just recently separated the two.
Why
And,
though?
Because I felt like it was getting misconstrued to people that I met or people that see me for a long time. They're like, "Oh, so Moe Media is a podcast?" It's like, no, it's not a podcast, but I
Yeah.
got the Dope Hangouts podcast under that umbrella,
Okay.
type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I separated the two, and Moe Media is gonna be just more entertainment, interactive, and you guys are welcome anytime.
Yeah,
by the
definitely,
way. You
man.
guys are
Let me
welcome
let me
there.
know when we can get on, man. We definitely come hang
I'm
out.
gonna
Gotta
be
get
the most
something
fun.
dope.
I'm just saying.
Okay, you get the most fun?
He's gonna do something his back gonna give out, so he's gonna be hurt for like
Okay.
a week at a time.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you, all right?
Hey,
Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay.
I'll get something dope for y'all to for y'all to do, for all of us to do, man.
Yeah, man. Just let us know, man. We always,
As long as
if it's outside, make sure it's not in the summer.
Dances.
You know what I'm saying?
October only.
If it's outside, like late September, October, let's do it.
Not
You
even
know what
late
I'm saying?
September, mid-October.
Yeah, man. Right.
The
Or
global
somewhere
warming and
AC.
shit, you know.
What have you learned about yourself doing this whole process of doing the podcast and trying to build your brand?
Okay. Damn. I learned that I can't do everything myself. I
Right.
learned it the hard way.
Yeah.
I try to be a one-man band, and it's just impossible.
You got to have a team. You got to have the right folks in place, man.
Yeah.
You got to. Like, we did it by ourselves for years, man. And then we got to a point like we need some
Cap.
help. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just capped and like, damn, I can't produce as much as I want to produce or
Right.
get things done. And,
Yes.
Then you
and
have a
push it out.
job outside.
Yeah.
This
I
too.
do.
Right.
So it's just
Yeah.
like,
You,
and then you're
job, you're a parent.
So it's just like
Yeah.
you got so much going on. You can't just
Right.
rely on yourself.
But-
You'll never get
right.
shit done.
But thank God we have the skills that we did it by ourselves. Like we can just hop in and come right to work. As you saw today, we don't have none of our tech guys here today, but we've done it to ourselves so much that we can just hop in and we got it. You know what I'm saying?
All of my
Meanwhile,
post-production
Rex,
is
you got
still done by
one
myself.
more time
You do everything
to
yourself?
Show up to work,
Yeah, see?
Rex.
Yeah.
One more
Shout out
time.
to Rex from Vegas, man.
We gonna fire you. I'm just playing.
Nah, man, but you
Love
have
you,
to.
Rex. Be safe.
you
Stop
have to
kissing them
real-
nasty girls.
You have to realize that you can't do everything yourself, man.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
that's important, man. That's important. Get you a team behind you. If your team is on your vision, even better. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And
I got
real
I got a
quick
question.
too to end on that. Oh, you have a question? Okay, let me end on this too. I want to let everybody know watching here that even though you learn the hard way, you can't do it by yourself. But also, don't be afraid. Don't have too much of an ego to step outside of like any lead role and help out from the side of the scenes, from behind the scenes. That's one thing I learned too. Every single person, you know, that hasn't learned this lesson yet, they want to be the boss. They want to be up front. I'm like, okay, well, what do you do outside of that? Oh, nothing. I just talk my points. Do you know how to edit your own video?
Right.
You know how to press record and cut up your audio afterwards? They don't know none of that.
Nope.
They want to be the boss. They want to be the star of the show. Like, that's not how that shit works.
Like we can do it all ourselves, but like you said, I'm capped at a certain point. I can make it look good and get it out, but there's other stuff. That's why we got Rex. You know, that's why I have to go get Rex. Rex has a different level of expertise than we have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. I can put the product out, but it ain't gonna be as good as Rex's. You know what I'm saying?
And I could tell
I'm
if you
okay
ever
to say
needed
that.
to, you probably would step outside this chair and like get behind there and start running things.
definitely,
And be like, all right,
definitely.
run the show. We gotta make
Definitely.
a show. We gotta make a show.
Pointing gunshots
Shut up.
at Tinesha would be his main source.
There you go.
Pow, 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 pow. She for the streets. She for the streets. She for the streets. Just every time I say,
Yeah, you just set up a camera right there, and you'll be over here, and y'all would have a show. You know,
just stank eye.
If it was just y'all two,
That'd be a funny show, actually.
It probably
What
would.
was
Yeah,
your
it'd be a
question?
funny show.
So
That
my
shit would be
question
boring
is,
as hell.
Love you too,
think
Reggie.
So, you
Boring.
think so?
Boring.
But we still have views when you're not here, Reggie. Anyway, so my
finna
question
mute
to
her
you is, why? Why would you mute me?
Go ahead. Say
So
what you
my
gotta say.
question for you was, since you're in the media realm,
Yeah.
what has been your favorite like episode or project that you've done? The most memorable, or the most exciting, or most fun?
Yeah, so I actually have a few. So I'll start with one that wasn't under Moe Media. I was working freelance for another media company in Vegas. I'll tell y'all off camera. Y'all probably know these people, but really dope people. You know, I still have a lot of love for them. But we went to Agenda, which is like a trade show.
Baby, I thought
people
that was
do
a
the
sex
whole
club. I was about to say Agenda. Oh, I ain't heard about
good
that.
strip club
You
name,
about to
though.
write it down?
She belongs to the streets.
So Agenda.
Anyway,
So you said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday they're open?
fuck up Korey, because I can't go those days.
Yeah, we went to
Anyway.
the Agenda trade show. You know, there's a lot of clothing brands out
Yeah.
there. And I did an interview with Waka Flocka.
Nice.
Oh, I seen that clip. Yes, I seen it.
Nice.
Yes, it
I was like, you know,
nice.
Waka.
And it would have been even better. This is why it's so memorable. It would have been even better. That shit got out. That shit never saw the light of day.
Oh,
Why?
We had a fucking
Issue.
jealous ass, bitter ass fucking cameraman.
Oh.
that sucks.
I swear to God, he got this footage, but then he said later, like a week later, oh, the mics were never on, guys. Something happened.
It happens though.
That does
really
happen.
does
We
happen.
talked for like
But were the
30
mic?
minutes
But were they? But were they really
It
on?
does happen, but I don't know. He never even gave the studio. He never even gave the studio the raw footy, so we could have just. So even though it was loud, we could have just got like the audio that was there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
You could hear. He never produced it for them. He never gave it to them
Yeah.
the raw files. But that's just my conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Because we never saw that footage ever. We just got the photos, and I had to get the photos day of. I was screenshotting his clips that he took.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
It now
that's why I liked
we did
it.
we did have our share of audio issues. We did have some great episodes. Happened a couple weeks back. We had a great episode. We had 30 minutes of audio.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That happens. This was different though. It
Yeah,
was
I feel
a lot of
you.
backstory, but
Yeah, I feel you. It felt conniving. It felt mischievous to you. Yeah, I got you.
that was memorable because we had a great conversation.
Reggie, you got anything for him?
Nope. I'm not on camera. so
I got
no.
another question. I got another question, Korey. Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, because he looking like he want me to shut up. Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
No.
Another
You-
time.
Y'all do it.
You
My
said it,
last
not me.
question is: how do you intertwine your two businesses and your focal point, plus your personal life, with your job and being a parent? How do you balance it all?
Great question. It's a hard work-life balance, but I mean, I'll tell you straight up, I just gotta get it in where it fits in. When he goes to sleep, I put him to bed. 9:30. I'm back editing, or I'm back writing up some concepts,
Yeah.
or I'm back sending emails, networking. He goes to a learning center when he's with me. Me and his mom split the weeks, so that helps too.
Yeah.
I miss him, but when he's not here, I'm like, all right, I got 24 hours to
Grind.
get all this shit done and grind. That's what I was doing before I had a kid. Before I still had a job, and I was still every day going to the dive bars, going to the poetry lounge, and fucking. I was doing all that, so it doesn't stop. I just got to fit it in where I get in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of great dive bars, I hung out with Puerto Rican Joe this week. We all know Puerto Rican
where?
Joe. I hung out with my boy Puerto Rican Joe.
Okay,
He's a friend of the show. Friend of ours. Tanisha hates him.
I don't hate.
She does.
She does.
He took me to a great place this week. I might have had the best burger.
I don't know if it's a great place.
I might have had the best burger in Las Vegas.
I don't know if it's a great place. Corey.
Okay, I love a
love
burger.
burgers. Yeah.
Hard Hat Lounge,
I've never heard of
Charleston and industrial area.
It's not Charleston Industrial.
You make a right turn off of Charleston and go down industrial. So the main crossroads are Charleston and
No,
industrial.
it's not.
Interesting.
I'm putting this in my maps right
We're
now.
gonna go in there. Well, I'm gonna let you live this one because I don't want you to look wrong.
I make that right hand turn off of Charleston,
And then
make
you
a
make
right hand turn on the industrial. I go maybe a half a mile.
you can't if you make a right turn off of Charleston.
I'm on
what
Charleston.
street?
I'm on Charleston.
Uh-huh.
I make a right turn on industrial.
Okay, and then you go down how far? Did
maybe
you
a
pass
half a
light?
mile.
Did you pass a light?
I don't know if I.
That's
I don't
called
think
Wyoming.
I don't think I passed the light.
I think you did.
I don't think I did.
I know you did.
But anyway,
I know you did.
yeah.
It's
anyway.
called what?
The Hard Hat Lounge.
The Hard Hat Lounge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Chicago and industrial.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Industrial hard hat.
Hometown.
But I'm
It's
telling
right
y'all
there-
right now,
it's right there by the escape room.
there is
Saw
a
escape
burger
room.
place in
Oh,
there
yeah,
called
I know
Stay
what that
Tuned
is.
Burgers.
That's,
Yeah, it's
that's
right there.
Okay, called Stay Tuned Burgers, and it's amazing.
I'm probably
Okay.
gonna go there tonight. Not
Yeah.
even gonna hold you.
There's some dinner action. Yeah.
Yeah.
New York and industrial.
Same thing.
Yeah, so maybe
Chicago and New York.
That's the name. That's
Yeah.
the name of the streets.
I know that. I'm just saying, it's still not
but
the
no,
same.
great burger and the tater tots.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Are they seasoned tater tots?
No, definitely. But that burger,
They're just crunchy.
amazing.
Okay.
Even with the pickles on it,
I
it's
like
amazing.
pickles. You don't like pickles?
I hate pickles on my burger, but I like these pickles on my burger.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. So, you want me to do the question?
you got it.
C Moe,
This is your.
Yes, sir.
You just back
You're
up.
on the-
Don't lie to him like that.
you're
No,
on the
it's not.
Killing Time podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so we got some questions for you.
Okay.
Give me a real life death you can take back and a fictional death you can take back, like movies, TV shows is the fictional side.
You could also include stories and all that
Yeah.
things too.
So a real life death and a fictional death that you can take back.
Damn. Okay, this one's gonna get real personal. A real life death I could take it back. My granny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My granny was my biggest.
But we love our grandmas, don't we?
I love when black men talk so
We love our
highly of their
grandmas.
grandma.
Yeah, man.
I
We
love
do.
that.
Yeah.
And you guys know how she died. It's so unfortunate. She loves to gamble.
Mm.
And she was diagnosed with that cancer in her lungs.
Yeah.
But it was from secondhand smoke. She don't smoke.
In the South
She was
casino.
sitting next to smokers in the casino.
Yeah.
And had lung cancer.
That's
So,
sad.
like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
man.
Smoke.
Right. Yeah.
I would, that was, not a good way to go for her.
Yeah.
I would bring her back. And a movie or fiction death.
Yeah. Movie,
There's a
TV show.
Cartoon, all the
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Look at me, Tom and Jerry. The amount of time they both died,
There's this movie that I can't remember, but there's a movie I saw recently. It's called Buried with Ryan Reynolds.
No, I remember this, and that was so horrible.
It was so fucked up.
Oh
His
my
death was
God.
fucked up. I would take it back. Watch it.
It's
on
so
Amazon
good.
Prime, maybe
It's
on
so
Netflix,
good.
maybe. It's called Buried, and it's his early work. You seen it?
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It is so fucking
2010.
unfortunate.
Yeah, his death was so fucked up. Sorry, spoiler for you guys, but the story has you on edge, and like the whole time, the camera is on him. So he's a truck driver, but they're in Afghanistan during a war. So he's an American just truck driver driving supplies. But the story starts, he wakes up buried underground in a coffin, but he's alive with only a cell phone, a lighter, and like a few things.
Yeah.
Had a dream like that once. No, man. No, sir.
And, yeah, you really thought that it was going to be a good ending,
No.
but it still has you on the edge of your seat. the
Oh,
entire
man. I would watch it, but I had a dream like that. And the fucked up part about it, I was on the ship, sleep on the ship, underway. And I had a dream I was buried alive. And I reach up in my dream. And I'm actually, it's in real life.
bunk
And
bed.
I'm in a bunk. I feel this way. I'm like, oh shit. I feel this way. Boom. Wait a minute. And I finally feel out here. I was like,
Korey fell off the bed.
Yo,
rolled out the bed.
It freaked me the fuck out, boy. I woke up like, y'all hear me screaming last night? No. Whew, good.
That's what you get, you filthy semen.
So what about y'all fictional death?
Ooh.
Or
Tanisha. Fictional death, Ned Stark. Bring him up. Actually, no.
Stark.
Ned Stark is one, but a fictional death for real, I can take it back. What's the little homie from Hardball, man?
Oh, with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, the little homie from Hardball, man.
What was I know that?
Is
God.
that the football?
That's the baseball movie.
The little black boy?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Him and Johnny.
was it Lil something?
Lil John, Lil
He needed music. Was that him that he needed? music?
G Baby.
G Baby.
G Baby. Reggie knew it. He's waiting for us to get it. G Baby.
Yes.
G Baby.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
D-
Yeah, G Baby.
Still to this day, it hurts. To this day.
I'm trying to think.
You had one on camera. You had
I
one.
remember
You had one on camera before, yeah.
And I just can't.
We have our answer somewhere from Dom's podcast back in the day. Shout out to Dom Cruise,
yeah,
man.
come back to me after we asked
Shout out to
it.
Dom Cruise. I haven't seen him in a minute.
You know Dom Cruise, right? You know Dom?
do know
Good
Food
people,
Rebels.
man. Great
Yeah.
people, man.
Yeah.
So, next one. Would you pause time, rewind time, or go forward in time? If you go forward, right, Reggie? Or rewind time, you don't have the knowledge you have today.
Okay. I like that. The quirk has some fucking downsides to it. You know what, man? Our mistakes, our past is kind of what frames us. I wouldn't be who I was without my mistakes.
Okay.
I would just pause time.
Yeah.
I would
Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely would pause time.
Yeah. I like
And
it.
also too, I could pause time to make like split second decisions. And that's why I was thinking, you can't do that. You just have to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
enjoy the life you live.
Oh yeah,
now.
pause time.
Yeah.
Forward your life, you can't really do much. You just
Right.
where
I
don't know
you
what the
are
fuck's gonna
now.
happen.
And then
Yeah.
the past, you can't do anything.
You can't change
about.
anything, yeah.
Okay, well then in that
You
case,
can just
I
relive
still,
the life.
You just
that
really,
live.
yeah.
I still pause time.
Okay.
I relive. I'm 30, and my son's at a good age, and I love my life right
30
now.
is a good age. 30 is a good age.
I know my person now. The person that I bring back in the cartoon, the fiction,
Mm-hmm.
Rengoku from Demon Slayer.
Of course, it's an anime.
Oh,
Tasty.
You anime too?
yeah.
I love you.
That's
Rengoku's death I saw in the theaters. I literally almost cried.
I'm so
Because it
lost.
was so depressing. 'Cause I was ready. I'm like, yeah, we gonna get to see the fight scenes and shit. You just mad because
People in anime.
well, that's exactly almost how he died. So a little
Oh,
bit.
man,
of
we could talk hours about anime.
I love you.
Okay. Tanisha with the news.
Uh-oh. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
get to our topics.
Y'all
Tanisha.
brothers should watch a little bit of anime. You know,
I watched
life lessons
I watched
there.
Baki.
Okay,
Yeah, I like
that one's
Baki.
fire.
I've never watched
That's the only
Baki.
one I like.
That was
I
fire.
didn't watch Baki at all. But I mean,
They take like
it
2
looks
episodes to finish a fight, but it's
Yeah,
a good fight.
yeah, great fight.
It's a good.
fun.
I
So
love how every anime hates their dad, and that's why I can't watch because I love my dad.
I love my dad too. Now, if it was the other one,
Okay, we're not doing that.
Okay, right. So there was this video on TikTok. I don't know if everybody has seen it, but it was this girl's quinceañera. Quinceañera is a celebration of basically a Mexican celebration of a young girl turning 15.
She
Basically
belongs to the streets.
What was that?
welcoming her to womanhood. But basically, what was
I gotta hear the
wrong
story
with
now.
this quinceañera?
You didn't watch the video?
No,
You don't
Oh, I actually watched the videos that she posted this week.
give yourself an applause because you don't ever look
I
at
actually
shit.
watched. Hey,
Yay.
bro.
let me hear it. Let me.
Screen where we can watch it right here or
Bro.
back there.
Yeah, that would be very.
It'd be helpful because they never look at my shit.
Smart
They
girl.
just expect, as you see, Tinesha with the news. But
Corey,
basically-
click on it. Click on it, Corey.
It's
Don't
just-
make sure your volume's down.
Okay, tell us.
And
Yeah.
so basically, it's this 15-year-old girl who has a quinceañera. And during a quinceañera, they have this dance. It's a traditional, like, part of the ceremony where the young girls have these coordinated dances. However, this 15-year-old, y'all know the Beyonce.
That's Destiny's Child.
That's basically
Mind your
remember
business, Corey.
back
Just keep on.
like when brides have that special dance for their husbands during their wedding day, where grown ass women shaking ass and having their friends shake ass too. These 15-year-old girls and 15-year-old boys are dancing lap dances, spinning around, shaking ass with the little tassel dress, and even to go forward to say that when she answered questions about her dance, it was approved by parents. For one, because they have to have the choreographer paid for. The dress she wore, she didn't have like Spanx or anything underneath, so it kept rising, meaning her ass kept showing.
I feel crazy
ass
watching
in
this.
the air.
Yeah, bro.
It's a very uncomfortable moment realizing
I feel
that these
crazy
kids
watching it.
are 15. And not only are they, gyrating and shaking in front of their families,
Damn
they're
shame.
doing lap dances on 15 and 14-year-old boys, and the boys are picking
They
it
have
up
pum pum on their head.
on their ass. Like the
The boys had the pum pum on their head.
Yes. And it's just goes to like,
I mean, if I'm a 15-year-old boy at that point, I'm happy. But shit,
I would never.
if I'm a
there.
15-year-old boy,
Part of it.
at this time, I'm happy.
It was
Shit,
actually geared towards you, Korey.
this shit ain't happening. This shit ain't happening. This shit ain't happening.
What if she said, okay, like she had a dance plan, so you see
This
the
shit
dance
ain't,
that's planned.
this shit ain't happening.
What is happening if you're seeing your daughter in that moment?
We're not getting to that
doing
point.
the crybaby
We're not-
on the floor.
We're not getting to that
What are
point.
you doing? Are
We're-
you snatching
we're-
your daughter
we're
up?
not
What is
getting-
happening?
we're not
Lights
getting-
going out. What are you doing?
Are you not hearing me? We're not getting to this point.
What do you mean?
The
That's
dance
why
is-
I'm asking. What are you doing?
I'm paying for this shit. We're not getting to this point because the daughter ain't paid for the choreographer. If the dad is involved and I'm the dad, we're not getting to this point. All right, choreographer, let me see the dance you got.
That's what I'm saying. So if she showed you an
If
original
the choreographer showed me this dance,
and she went behind the choreographer back and did something spectacular or whatever, and she did something different, you don't know until the day of.
oh, I know.
Doing that.
Oh, I know.
How do you know?
I know because dad is involved and I'm going to where the practice is at.
Okay, she do it after school with her friends. She's hanging out with her friend's house.
Where the practice is at.
The practices are done.
And I paid the choreographer and shit. Nah. So if I'm there and this shit actually fucking happen, everybody getting the fuck out. This shit is canceled.
You better than me.
There you go.
Everybody, you know what? Get your black ass over here. This shit is done. And I don't even talk to my kids like that.
Yeah.
You know me. I don't talk to my kids like that.
I don't
But it's gonna be
believe in
consequences.
social-
Daddy's
and
little girl.
fucking repercussions.
Be like, but daddy, please, daddy, I hate you, daddy. I just
Good.
want to do this.
Good.
Like, I don't want you to be my mom anymore. Who said I wanted to be your mom right now?
What did it
Okay.
say? Chris Rock said, I got one job, keeping your ass off the pole. That's it.
Facts.
And my personal opinion, I don't believe in social media embarrassment or humiliation. However, in that motherfucking moment, baby girl getting snatched up by that damn
Okay.
crown she wearing, okay?
You see Trey as one of the guys dancing.
Boy, get your ass from over there. We leaving because I don't know what type of shit y'all got going on, and I'm leaving. And I'm
Real
saying
parent,
that.
real
I'm
parent.
saying all of that. I don't know what type of shit, funky ass shit y'all got going on, but my son won't be hard to nail one of these 16-year-old baby mamas. 16 and pregnant ain't happening with this one. And we're leaving.
Because Judah was a part of the quinceañera. You know what I'm saying? And no, we're not doing that shit.
It's just
You wouldn't have you would have told Judah he can't do that
Yeah, if that was like that, he wouldn't have
it's
done that.
too much.
He would not have
The
done that.
way that these young girls
by your choice or
being-
by his mother's choice.
My choice. His mama choice for sure.
Corey,
but-
this bullshit. Corey,
What?
no, I disagree. You'd have let Judah have that moment.
Oh,
no,
wow.
Yeah.
no, he's not doing that.
Yeah.
No,
I feel like Kelvin would let
I
Trey have
firmly
that
believe
moment too.
You'd have let
I
Judah.
would
Yeah,
not.
you'd have let Judah live his
I'm
best
not.
life.
nah,
I'm not
you're
letting
doing
him
that.
be in my
Exactly.
life.
There is a line there is a line in the sand you have to draw to protect your son and your kids and your daughters. There is a line, and you have to. And he can be mad at me all he want if in that moment, but there is a line, and we're not doing that. We are not doing that shit.
I feel like also we're in the day and age of young people not understanding boundaries with each other when it comes to touching on each other and shit like that.
Yeah.
Where shit is very much misconstrued, where it's like, okay, yeah, I want this to happen, but they don't know what consent means. That consent can be revoked at any given time. And you can get in trouble for that. So they don't understand that, oh, yeah, she said that we can do this, but then all of a sudden she gets uncomfortable and don't want to do it
Right.
anymore. Now you're crossing a boundary and you're crossing a line, and now your child is in trouble.
And guess what? You know Judah. Judah would have told him.
Oh, no,
Judah would have been like, this shit don't feel right.
No, there's a difference between knowing Judah and then if Judah wanted to do this specific dance,
Right.
I feel like you would have allowed. Corey, you just said as a 15-year-old, you'd have been okay with it.
As a 15-year-old boy, I've been great with it. Now let's talk about my dad.
Eddie Coco wasn't letting a lot of shit fall.
Okay, exactly.
100%.
I'm not letting that shit slide. He's not doing that.
I find it hard. The only reason I feel like you said no is because it's sis. I feel
No,
like
I'm
feel
saying no as a
because
dad.
because it's not as now as raunchy as we want to sit here and act like that. It is a somewhat raunchy dance, but is it anything that's like super duper off limits? No.
Yes.
Dog. They
did
had
the crybaby on the floor. They're
they had the
humping the
15
floor.
I only seen part 2 of what you
They had
told
the
me.
15-year-old girls up in the air, ass grabbing around their waist.
I seen it.
Doesn't
No,
say
no.
And
you're
they put
you're
their
looking
thigh-
at it as ass grab,
No.
but they was just holding the women up.
No, they was holding
Come
that
on,
booty.
Reggie. They was
holding
the hands was on the ass.
As a 15-year-old, I know I would have grabbed some ass. I know I would have.
They had the pum pum on the shoulder, pum pum right here.
Okay,
Literally
and at 15
on the
years
side of a
at
15-year-old boy's head.
years old, did you know what to do with some pussy right next to your hair?
Goddamn right I did.
You're a nasty motherfucker, Fred.
I sure the hell knew what to
You're
do with
nasty
it.
I don't want my
Motherfucker.
child exposed to that.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like do I think that it would have slid if it was a boy? More or less, yes. As a girl, I see what Corey's talking about. Now, me myself personally, I don't hold a double standard. So if I tell one no,
You got
I'm gonna
to.
tell the other.
You got to.
Yeah. Facts.
But I know how guys look at their sons and be like, "Look, this is a double standard world."
Yeah.
So
But you
I'm
gotta
getting
keep
my
that
son
shit. You
ready.
have
I'm
to
getting
keep
my
it.
son ready for this world where women will take advantage of you in the moment, like in a second. Because I've been around women who tried to take advantage of men, and that shit is not cool. And I don't want my son being nail part of that. So you need to realize the situation, and do you really want to put yourself in something like this where something can go wrong and there's nothing you can fucking do about it?
the only thing with it is, like,
Make wise decisions.
I mean, in their culture, it's a woman coming of age, so she came of age in front of her parents.
That's a good point.
I believe you. Okay,
And she's probably
exactly.
spoiled.
And she's most definitely
she's
spoiled.
like, I want this
But
shit.
my
I'm
thing
gonna do
is
this dance. Where's the
certain,
daddy?
like, monitor your kids' access to the internet at this point.
Yep.
Because now everybody's seeing this 15-year-old girl dance like a 22-year-old girl at a strip club.
Well, there ain't. What's the
That's
difference?
giving too much
What's the difference
access
between
to
that and then somebody recording their kid, they 2-year-old dancing like that? Because it
Putting
happened.
it on the internet.
Because it happened.
And that's what I'm saying. Putting it on the internet
But
for
it-
access to other
But
people.
what we can't do is act like one is okay and one isn't, because
They're
people
both wrong, yeah.
people will dress their kids up like thugs,
And I don't like
boys.
I don't like
They
that.
will do it and then post that shit, and then we'd be like, "Oh,
hate that
he's
shit.
so fucking cute."
Nope.
Or girls will be out here dancing inappropriately, as you guys would say, and be like, "Oh, well, it's okay because she's only 2 and she doesn't know any better."
I'll say this as well. I had an experience because I went to a family barbecue with extended member families Extended family members.
I know what
That
you
was
were saying.
yeah, that was weird.
Just let it slide.
So, and I didn't know these kids, and I didn't know their parents. However, this one woman had a lot of kids. She had about 7 or 8 of them.
God
okay?
damn.
I had a lot of kids.
God damn.
And when it got to
That's a lot
like
of people.
talking to the children, it's just like, oh, you look just like your mom. One of these kids looked at a grown person, looked them up and down, rolled their neck, and said, "Anyway, mom." And I'm like, you couldn't just say, "Okay, thank you," even if you don't believe it's true. And I'm just like seeing how we're losing it by having too many children or giving our children too many freedoms. Because we believe like, oh, okay, we're raising a good daughter, a good whatever, but you're not realizing you're raising a good kid, but their exposure to other kids and other elements has a big contribution to the where they're growing up. So you need to monitor all aspects of life, who they're hanging out with, their social media life, as much as you can. I know you can't be there for everything, but lead the way to like, okay, know that this is not appropriate behavior. I'm not going to accept this. At least while you're in my house and doing all these things, putting your foot down, because a lot of these parents want to be their kids' friends.
Yeah.
And I don't,
wrong.
yeah, I'm never going to contribute to that fact. Like, I wish my mom was a little bit nicer to me growing up,
Yes.
but I understand her strictness and putting the fear of God in me when it came to having sex.
That is a great
Because
point.
I know as soon as I start having sex, yeah, bunny rabbit everywhere. Okay, I get it. And I could have been pregnant. And then I ended up pregnant. So it's just, it do be happening. But I'm glad it happened when I was 23 instead of 16.
Fact.
When I couldn't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Because in my household, there was more of like, oh, well, we ain't getting rid of it. You gonna have this baby. You either gonna raise it or you gonna give it up. But either way, you having it type deal. So I just feel like we need to instill these older values into our children instead of adapting to the modern levels of society, because we're trying to adapt and be friends with our kids because we want them to be close to us and not like our parents. But our parents made a point to draw a line in the sand that they are our parents and not our friends.
You said that so well.
How do you feel about parenting?
You said
when it
that
comes to your
so well. What was on my mind is how those boundaries are. And nowadays, parents want to be the social media popular friends to their kids because their kids are on, TikTok Live, whatever the case may be. At the same time, I think you can be cool, obviously be cool with your kids, but at the same time, those values that you have to instill in them are those values of, look, this is what life is. This is my role, and this is your role.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to run our day-to-day basis. I tell my son, who's right out there, I tell him all the time, I'm like, look, you have to go to school, and I have to go to work. I go to work because I can pay for all your Monster Jam trucks, man. I know you want to kick it at home, play the PlayStation, play soccer, and just, do whatever you want to do. But, bro, you have to go to school, and when you get out of school, it's only a short time. Then we can do whatever you want to do, man. We'll be back together. You know what I'm saying? But this is how it has to go, even with curse words. He heard, and he repeated it, but he knew what this word was. He heard like "what the fuck" on like a video. He knew what it was. And he still repeated it. And I was like, hey, man. We don't say fuck. I said it to him. I said, we don't say fuck. Fuck is a curse word. And that word you should not use out in public with everybody else. Just because you see it on TV, it's just a movie. It's just a TV show. Keep it at that, okay?
Right.
Don't say fuck. And he was like, okay, daddy, and like laughing and shit. But I tell him straight up, this means that. This is where you need to be.
Yeah, and I'm not for coddling my son. Like, my son knows his body parts. He knows a woman's body parts, and he asks questions about these things. And I know I'm probably going to get
How old is he now again?
He's 5.
Oh, wow.
My son is 5, and he knows his own body parts. He knows that nobody's allowed to touch him there and all these other things. He knows when it comes to cussing, and I don't be really strict on my son when it comes to like doing things that I tell him to, like, because I said so. I don't believe in that. I'd be like, okay, well, you don't have to, like, oh, I don't want to eat this. Okay, that's fine, but I'm not making you anything else. So if you don't eat this, you're not hungry, I guess. And he's like, but I am hungry, but I want to play the game. Okay, then eat your food, but you don't have to eat your food. I'm letting you know you have a choice, but I'm not giving you anything else.
Don't feel like they have power.
I got choices too. I just went to bed hungry.
And sometimes he does that.
That's the power
But then
of
he
God.
wakes up in the morning. He was like, "Mom, I don't feel good."
That's the power
But then
of
he
God.
wakes up in the morning. He was like, "Mom, I don't feel good." I'm like, "Yeah, because you didn't eat last night."
My head
Probably
hurt.
right. You're sitting on the couch. Oh, I feel so much better after eating my sandwich, Mom. Oh yeah, because you realize you have to eat to have energy. You know, and he's learning the consequences of his own.
I got a
actions.
migraine. Guess who ain't going to school? And now I can play the game when you go to work.
No, because at my house, the same rule applies at grandma's house. And grandma put the hammer down.
Regina would have took that cord.
Right, exactly. But then,
Yeah.
The wall.
as I'm going to segue into
why you
this
have
other
a
conversation. Oh, not you having a backup. You were just a badass kid, Reggie.
Y'all have no idea.
Right.
My mom told Korey the other
Fucking
day.
degenerate.
Reggie was fucking horrible. Yeah.
Fucking degenerate.
100%.
But I'm segueing into this other video that I saw on TikTok where this man came in contact with his child and his, I guess, baby mama's new boyfriend, fiance or whatever. And he was at the barbershop getting a haircut. And this young man proceeds to flip the fuck out because he didn't like that his son was at the barbershop with this woman's boyfriend.
With the new man.
With the new man getting his son's haircut.
Oh, I seen that.
I believe that video is very much triggering to a lot of men because they're losing control of their son because they're not stepping up when things need to be done. I don't really know how it feels to be a man in that situation because I have a son and I just let his dad take that because that's a beautiful bonding experience as much as it would be for me if I was getting my daughter's hair done.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to leave that to him, even though I want my son to grow his hair, but that's his father and his bonding. So I can understand that. However, the way that man was interacting in front of his son in public, cursing, yelling, "I'll beat the fuck out of you," and da-da-da-da-da.
You just said something that is way different.
What?
Kelvin is involved in your son's life.
Yes. My son
In
is
this
very,
particular video,
involved.
this man did not seem to
He
be
didn't
involved.
appear to be involved.
He did not appear to be involved in this
No.
kid's life. Because if that man was involved, okay, then I'm probably, it's our haircut days. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But even the video girl was like, "You ain't paid child support in 2 years." So is there a legal battle? Is there a legal custody issue going on? If I'm the new boyfriend, I'm out.
You're leaving?
I'm leaving her.
Very
Why are you
interesting.
leaving her?
If I'm the new boy, because I'm not dealing with this.
Very interesting.
I'm not dealing with your crazy baby father pulling up and me putting myself in a position to go to jail or lose my life over this.
So even if you're
Because-
like engaged to this lady, you're just dipping out.
Hopefully, if we are engaged, things are not at this level. If we are engaged,
You gotta know before
you know what I'm saying? If we are
what
engaged,
this is.
hopefully all this has been panned out and everything, but I'm out. At this age I am now today, the man I am today, no. Younger me probably would have dealt with it because, okay, whatever. But now, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm cool.
So you wouldn't even try to be like, okay, well, I'm not doing the haircut thing for him anymore, because clearly that's triggering to his father. However, I'm still taking care of him because I love you and I love him. But I'm just gonna leave that for that. If he doesn't step up within,
it's not going to stop just at the haircuts. Everything is going to be an issue in this situation. It's not just the haircuts. It's the fact that another man is involved in his son's life.
Yeah.
And he's going to continue to have issues no matter what it is.
As fathers, would you guys be upset if your son, and God forbid, you and Cole, didn't work out, and Judah was taken care of by Cole and her new man?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be okay with him taking him to the barbershop, or is that just for you? Do you guys?
I would prefer it was me, but now if I was in the military this time or gone, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That has to be done. But hopefully we can be all adults now.
Co-parents in
Co-parents in an effective way where I know the dude, he knows me, we have a good relationship, everyone is on the same page. I made mistakes before where I didn't introduce the two parties.
Yeah.
My ex and my current. I didn't introduce them, so there was some animosity there.
Right.
Because I went about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I would have learned from this situation and introducing boom, 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 and everybody's on the same page.
What about you, Chris? Because you are co-parenting with your child's mom. Are you guys together?
No, we're not together. We're co-parenting, but if I couldn't make it, obviously, yes, it would be fine. But we have to agree on the haircut style first.
Yeah.
Before he goes there with stepdaddy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he goes there, we got to agree, and then I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it has to be healthy. It has to be healthy.
Yes.
That's a very interesting topic. And going off of what you just said right now, you said you made a mistake of not introducing your ex and your current, and there was some awkward.
Some animosity. Yeah.
So, what's the best time frame you would give before introducing your brand new girl to your son's mother?
When you are ready to bring that woman around your child.
Okay.
Exactly.
If you are going to start bringing that woman around your child and have them start building a relationship, at that point, I think it's important for you to introduce your new woman to your child's mother.
Yep.
And say, this is the person I'm serious about. This is what it's going to be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, that's what my ex-wife did for me and her new dude at the time. I've only met two or three dudes that she's been serious with since we split in like 2006. You know what I'm saying? Because when she got serious about a person, she's like, okay, I'm ready to bring this person around the name. You need to meet them first. So you have a woman fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
For me as a woman, I just feel like I've been in a family where it was a strange relationship between my mother and my father. And I seen how that affected me because my mom was very angry at my father for whatever choices they made because apparently they both were into some deep shit. Okay, I've learned a lot from my parents and they were both on the same bullshit and they didn't like it for each other. But I refuse to do that same thing with my son and have him choose sides and talk mess about his dad or shit like that.
That's breaking the stigma.
Absolutely. Generational curses. I refuse to put my son in a toxic relationship with his dad getting a new girlfriend or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I've said this a lot of times in the podcast. I believe everybody deserves to be happy with or without me.
Yeah.
So if you see somebody that you deem is not only a good partner for you, but you see that person being a good influence to my son's life, I would love to meet her. And I hope that we can build a bridge where we're not even just, I don't want to be her best friend, but I can call her, hey, I'm going to be late picking up Trey. Do you mind going to get him? And she say, oh, hell yeah, I love Trey. We're going to go to get ice cream and you're cool with that. We have an effective communication. She has my number. I have her number.
Right.
We don't have to be friends and go get brunch or whatever, but I feel safe with her being around my children. Yeah. And I feel that same way for my next partner as well. If you have a baby mama, I pray to God that she is in a good space because I'm going to want to meet her before you put me around her kids. You are not going to bring your kids around me if I have not met their mother because I know I would be pissed. And I want her to know that when your kids are with me, I'm not going to say they're my kids, but they're my responsibility and their safety is in my hands. Okay. And they will always be safe with me. I will never have that woman thinking like, oh, she's going to be losing my children and all this other bullshit. No, I'm going to make sure your kids are safe. They're going to be home in one piece. If something happens, I'm not going to be afraid to call you.
Right.
Hey, little Timmy jumped off the bed, baby. He got a little knot on his head. We at the ER. We at this place. I was watching him, but I told him to stop jumping around. He jumped anyway. Come and get your baby, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to be afraid to have those difficult conversations. It's fearful, of course, if a child gets hurt, but it's more fearful of you not letting that parent know what's going on with their kid, and then they're getting home and something's wrong, and now there's nothing you can do.
Good deal.
You got anything, Reggie?
The dude was scary.
The new guy?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
The boyfriend was scary.
Yeah.
And because
why is he scary?
You'd have been slapped out in front of your son.
Okay.
I'd have slapped you silly in front of your son to sleep.
Do you want to show that in front to the kid though?
Well, here goes the whole thing, and Tinesha kind of touched on it. Like you can come in there and talk as reckless as you want to, but for you to think that you're going to take your son and he's in my care,
yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, definitely, that's a problem. You're not.
Especially
you're not.
without the mom.
We gonna wait till the mama get up here.
No, exactly what we would have did was exactly what that one barber said. Y'all take it outside. One of us is going out here.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you, I'm coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to walk out here and you want me to slap you out in front of your son, or you want to get slapped out outside, or you just want to go about your business, that's your choice.
Right.
I understand the reason why he held back though. because I don't believe it's scary. I think it's responsible. Clearly, he's a little bit more mature than her last man, because that last man acting on impulse. He's cussing, he's
Emotions.
yelling, he's pulling a scene, and the
you
other
show
one
your
is just
son
like,
that?
I get that this is your child, and I understand that, and they're probably still going through that custody battle and all this other shit, because they're probably still going through child support and all that stuff. If he were to act out, now you see why I don't want my son around this motherfucker. He hitting me, and this is my son. He's trying to take my son away from me and all this other stuff.
By the time you woke up, you can have all that conversation with her later on.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like, in the hospital, have this conversation.
You can either go outside and have that conversation, and then she can call me and be like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna get his son. Cool. You can take your son now."
Oh God.
But what's not gonna happen is Lil Homie finna finish his haircut. And then we gonna go about our business,
Right.
and you gonna have a conversation with her about when you can come and pick him up if that's how you feel.
Right.
But if it's along the lines of you mad because I took him to the barbershop because we got somewhere that we need to go and he need a haircut, yeah,
I'm not gonna be with
catch his fade if you want to.
Are you still dealing with her after this?
Yeah, because I. Here goes the thing with me is I can't hold you responsible for somebody else's action. All I can tell you is like what I'm going to do in situations.
Yeah.
So I'm only responsible for me and the safety of your kid if you instilled that in me.
Right.
So if you've asked me to take him somewhere or her somewhere, then it's my responsibility to bring them back the same way that they left.
Of course.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't care if I gotta hurt somebody, if his grandma walks in here, if whoever walks up in here, if you don't let me know that it's okay
Of
for
course.
your kid to go with that person,
It's going to be a problem.
that person that you're not taking. I don't care if it's the Secret Service. You walk up in here and we're gonna have some smoke.
Right.
So, Reggie,
Yeah.
you're not worried about the boy, though, looking at you kind of different now because you beat up his dad.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Me and you can have whatever conversations that me and you can have at 3 or whatever age I am or however old you are.
Yeah.
But what's not going, you're going to understand that your mom put your care in me.
Right.
So if she wouldn't let you go with your dad and he's acting like this, then I'm not going to let you go
Right.
with your dad if
Okay.
he's acting like this.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Facts is facts. Respect
All right,
it.
man.
Respect it.
I got one more thing, because I got a question for all three of you. So I had this situation just recently happen to me where somebody wanted to reconnect with me from my past.
No.
What-
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Hold on. We met up for drinks. Everything was cool and everything. But apparently, secret animosity was held against me for my past actions that I also... This has been like almost 10 years that I was acting a fool.
And he ain't let it go?
He didn't let it go. He also had a voicemail from my mother back in the day.
Bruh.
Yeah. And these
voicemail
men
from
know...
your mama.
Yeah, these men know my mother. My mother is very much...
Call you Trump. You dodging bullets.
Oh my God. And this one didn't miss because apparently he still has it in his phone.
Lord have mercy.
And he has it from 2016, okay? So
That's sad. So what's your question?
my question
I hope you listening. You a sad nigga.
My question is, how do men effectively deal with someone they've been hurt by? Or have you ever been like truly heartbroken? I know y'all are manly men and y'all might tell each other
Oh, no,
like
I
ain't
got my
never
heart
broke.
broke.
You didn't got your heart broke? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How did you deal with that? How did you get over it?
How did I deal with it?
And did you ever talk to this woman again
Yeah.
to get like closure?
Well, I got closure at that time. I just didn't want to understand it or accept it, I
Yeah.
guess you could say, because I was holding on to we still could be together or whatever. But I'm also the type of person that when you say something, I'm gonna hold you to what you said.
Yeah.
So like, I think at that time she broke up with me. So like, at that point, like I cease and desist. Like there's nothing else that we need to communicate about. There's nothing else. You don't need to show up to functions or none of that. And then I think later on down the road, she tried to hit me up, and it was just like, no, like we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going back and forth with you, and no, I don't. And I'm 100% the person that will not spin the block. Like you made your decision, now you got to live in it.
Yeah.
So
I every time I got my heart broken, it was my fault.
You set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, it was my fault because I've done.
Makes sense why you joined the Navy then.
I did something.
Real.
I did something to cause the hurt of myself.
Oh.
I caused the chain reaction. I caused it. No, whether it be cheating or anything like that, I caused the heartbreak. Does that make sense? I caused my own heartbreak because of my actions.
Did you realize you had a problem at some point?
Yeah, definitely.
How old were you when you found that out?
What's today? It's a joke, people.
Fuck you. Okay, so how did you get over your heartbreaks?
I couldn't call them heartbreaks because it was self-sabotage. It hurt, but I don't call it a heartbreak because I caused the chain of events.
Did you learn from it?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely learn from it.
And did you ever apologize for it?
Yes, definitely apologize
You're
for
a
it.
beautiful man.
But
What corrective behaviors have you taken not to do the same things over?
therapy,
Okay, I like that. Yeah, let's clap it up.
therapy,
Therapy helps men.
yeah, therapy. But yeah. So I can't call it a heartbreak because I'm the one who caused the
Interesting.
chain
And
reaction.
what about you, Chris?
Whew, I just recently got my heart broken.
Oh,
Funny enough.
I
Yeah,
am so
yeah.
sorry.
Just recently got
Not
my
you,
heart
not me
broken.
reopening your wounds. I am so sorry.
It's healed. Nah, I'm good. Though.
Okay.
No, this is a great topic, a great question. I love to talk about things like this too, especially men's mental health. Because I'll tell you this: you can't do nothing much when she breaks up with you.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You can't do nothing much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can.
You could try.
Baby, please.
You could,
I'm
yeah,
down
you could
on
try
my
to do that.
knees, begging you, please.
and if she's the wrong one, she'll take that as she got all the power and then just continue to shit on you. That's my personal advice for men who found the wrong one. The right one is the one who would be like, you know what, you fucked up. You're only gonna get one more chance, okay? But we're just sticking to the wrong ones because we're not with them anymore.
Right.
They're the wrong ones. You can't do much once she make up her mind. That's it. And to get over the heartbreak. Shit, man, you got to keep yourself busy, and it's gonna be with time. You got to keep yourself really busy. I tell all my fellas, man, from personal experience, get fucking busy. Go to the gym more. Join a club of other men. Don't go looking straight for the next kitty cat because that's only going to
Don't do that, people.
Yeah, it's
The
only going to
best way
turn
to
out worse.
get over someone is not to get under someone.
Yeah.
Please stop doing that
Hello.
shit.
No one told me that.
Hello.
I've
No one
heard
told me
that.
back in the day.
That's not a good.
I don't understand why she leaving me.
You still think about her. You fall asleep next to the new girl. You're like,
Yeah.
Why does
She
this
ain't
sound
her.
remind me of
Fuck.
her? Oh my God, I miss her.
and it's a disservice to the new girl or to the new guy. You do because that new girl is actually looking at you like to be something. You're just like, damn, she don't even know she might rebound. Like it just continues that fucking toxic cycle.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you got to just level yourself up. Do it for yourself. Get your own closure. 9 times out of 10, you ain't getting that closure, man.
No.
Get
And
your
for
own
me
closure.
to get this just to wrap this up, because apparently I'm going to have to ask the part 2 of this question in the next episode. But the end of my thing is because I'm a healed individual. When I first met this person, I was a woman pleaser, so I did everything, and I thought
You were
what he
pleaser.
wanted.
You
Yeah.
were a pleaser.
I wanted to do everything that this man felt like he desired to be me. But now, 10 years later, I think he was expecting the same person he met when I was 19.
Not the same person.
Because I was connected to my mother. My mother, that umbilical cord was not cut. I was still listening to her, and I had my own apartment. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm a grown-ass woman with my own house, my own bills, my own child,
Excuse me.
he expected me to resort back to that, I guess, infantile stage where I just needed that approval. And he tried to really hurt me with some very bad words, like decisions, the type of things that he was saying about me. I'm not saying that they weren't true. Back then, I wouldn't have accepted them. However, now I understand that I had those issues, and I went to therapy, and I've gotten healed. And the fact that he tried to hurt me with some things that I've already recovered from just made me feel sorry and sad for him, because you pursued me on LinkedIn, no less. This nigga hit me up on LinkedIn, okay? Found me out and was looking for me all these years. But I digress. When I say this, Men, if you are heartbroken, that does not mean reconnect with the person that you were with at one point to make her feel small.
Yep.
That means do some soul searching. If you're not happy, even if you have the job, the house, the cars, the vacations, that doesn't give you closure. That might mean you need something else a little bit more fulfilling, and that might be finding inner solace in yourself.
Facts.
And that's what I found in me. So you can't hurt me with the words you use. I was laughing at your shit. But this is another episode of Killing Time
Okay,
Podcast.
stop.
Fucking asshole.
Stop.
You see this? He rushing me.
C Moe, tell them where they can find you at, man.
Yo, you can find me at MOEX Media on all platforms and CEE Curates. That's C Curates on all platforms as well.
All right.
I'm trying to stream every Wednesday and Friday. We'll catch me on a live stream on Twitch.
All right. Hey, it's Kill Time Crew. Buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt. Come check out the Cookout at the Gas Station Studios this weekend. $20 cover before 8, $25 after 8.
Cuss Korey out in the comments. Ooh,
Tell
those were
Tinesha stop being long-winded. We are out. Peace.
But Korey.